Big purse, keeping it hot, raw heat, cause a nigga gotta eat.
It ain't funny when a nigga gotta get money. The nigga
Still doing this cause we hungry. Step into the spot, ladies drop it like it's hot. Reppin' the block, make the brothers pop the knots.
It ain't funny when a nigga gotta get money. Nigga
Still doing this cause we hungry.
Copycats is done when tracks is done and my style of rap is sung at the maximum of collect.
Got it?
It's a 10-second countdown on the tape. 3 seconds.
Ready? Hey, Money Train here, I'm Digital Hollywood, and I'm here at the Rallycast promotional event. It's actually a Monday Night Football event. I don't even know the stores. I've been eating dinner right quick and stuff, but basically in a nutshell, say your name and say what Rallycast is for people who have not heard about your company.
Yeah, I'm Jeff Allen. I'm the founder and CEO of Rallycast, and we do a TV apps platform, and our first application is a fantasy sports TV app. So if you buy one of these new internet-connected TVs, like those from Samsung, then you subscribe to our service and you can get all your fantasy leagues on your TV, integrated with the broadcast, so we're watching all the games on Sunday, be able to watch all your players, all your fantasy leagues, see how you're doing with your friends. We also have a couple other applications that are free, like posting Facebook messages to your friends' walls so you can talk some smack. And then you can also send text messages to your friends. So like if you're beating them up in the fantasy league on Sunday, fire them off a text message right from the TV. You don't have to get up. You don't have to work with your laptop, your mobile phone, just do it all from remote control.
Were you, did this originate because you were in a fantasy league, or were you a fantasy league fan, or was this a pure like technology and you saw a need and solution? How did it come about?
Yeah, the original idea was I went to Michigan, so I'm a big college fan. So I was out. I missed the game one Saturday afternoon. It was 11 o'clock at night. I went home. I said, what's the score of the game? So I turned over to Sports Center. I see that little ESPN ticker at the bottom, and it just kept on going, waiting for the Michigan score. Then they cut to commercial. The ticker goes away. Right. Same thing when it came back to commercial. Kept on, waiting for the Michigan score. 20 minutes, and I said, you know what? I'm a technology guy. I know it's possible that I can get what I want on my TV.
A customized ticket.
Yeah, that's right.
You can make a customized ticket to update the score at my house about what I want to promote. Right.
That's right.
Is that the best way to say it?
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
right. So whether it's a ticker or what we did in our first implementation was scoreboards for my fantasy leagues. So I can see my fantasy leagues on my TV, even if I'm watching the Sunday game. So it doesn't matter what I'm watching. I can watch Dancing with the Stars. For the record, I don't watch Dancing with the Stars. But
It's gotten to the point where, I hate to say this, at first the fantasy leagues was kind of like a nerd thing, but now ESPN has come around and people give those type of updates. You know what I mean? Hey, for your league guys, if somebody's injured, they tell people who's injured that day and stuff like that. It was kind of like in the background, but now, and they still kind of make fun of it in those few movies. What do you think is the impediment, or what do you think it still needs to get to the broadband consumer, or is this still a niche market application? Or are you still trying to make other people who haven't played fantasy leagues now want to play because now they can use it on their set and stuff?
yeah, I would say that. I don't think that the fantasy league market is all that much of a niche. There are 29.9 million people that play, considers themselves active fantasy sports players. 22 million in football, 12 million in baseball, and it kind of goes down from there. But it's fairly mainstream, and when you talk about fantasy leagues, you're not talking about people playing in March Madness office pools or playing pick-em types of games.
Yeah, what's a misconception that people have about a fantasy league that Rallycast may solve or help improve and stuff?
Well, I mean, we have the typical, of those almost 30 million people that play, people belong to an average of about 6 different fantasy leagues, right? And they'll have, a couple on Yahoo, one on ESPN, another one on CBS. They might have another one on, some lesser known fantasy sites. So there's really no one place that you can go to get all your fantasy league information. So, we're doing that on the TV. People, 90% of the people that play fantasy football you'll have their laptops out, pressing the refresh button, trying to get the score of their league, so they know if they're beating Joe in the room, so they can talk some smack. Really simple.
Do you see a future of product integration? I know like FX is going to have the show The League coming on, and it's going to be like a sitcom about people who are in fantasy leagues. Do you see any type of product integration between that, or even like ESPN Zone or FX Sports? Do you see that type of integration coming with you?
Yeah, well, in terms of the leagues online, yeah, we do have a certain degree of integration already. So we support Yahoo, ESPN, CBS, and we're adding some more leagues. In terms of integrating with a television show, tell Fox about it. If
Judge Apatow has Rallycast in one of his next movies, you know what I mean? It's going to get a lot of hits, you know what I mean? If someone's sitting up there, arguing like that. So I'm just saying, maybe you need to like kind of drop off a free LCD TV with Rallycast on it, you know what I mean?
Maybe I'll do that. Yeah.
And keep going like that.
Yeah, so just give me the contact info for the producers.
They had a producer summit here. They had Brett Ratner was here. You should have told Brett Rally. You should have told Brett he could have his Rallycast tomorrow.
He needs to come down to our party.
He should have been there. So where would someone get Rallycast now?
So the first important thing is you need one of these internet-connected TVs. The good news is,
Bravio and stuff like that.
No, well, it's Samsung, LG, Sony, and Vizio all have internet-connected TVs. They're all running the Yahoo Widgets TV platform, which is what we're basing our platform on. And so you go and buy one of those TVs. We do sell our Fantasy League subscription in Best Buy stores. So you can go to Best Buy, pick up your TV, get the Rallycast subscription. One-stop shopping.
Right there, I'll put it.
Yep, right there. And then once you take it home, hook up your TV, connect it to the internet, download the widget, really easy. And then in the card that you get from the Best Buy store, there's an activation code. So you scratch it off the back of the card, type in your activation code, and you're all set up.
Well, I see. My thing is, I think you guys need to get to the barbershops. Now, I don't know about the white market, but the urban market. If you had Rallycast at the barbershop and everybody had to join in, they're sitting there getting the strap, getting the haircut, and they're all joining up like that. That's something that people would want to get into like that. You know what I mean? So, catch it. Now, what website? Where they go for it to get more information? Where they get it?
www.rallycast.com.
Catch it, join it, I'ma join it. If it's a Cowboys league, I'ma join it, okay? Money.
Word up, or get smashed quick fast. If your shit's trash, you better skip past me, cause the kick ass. Word up, splash it, burn you bastards like sulfuric acid. My Jurassic classic style, you just mashed it or trashed it. Don't push a beamer, a Montero through my barrel, too thorough. Come through the ghetto, get blasted like Hiroshima.